Here's a hint on where I am today. Welcome to Around the Grounds. Good afternoon and welcome to Around the Grounds as I start my walk around Cherry Hinton Football Club. What an attractive sounding name, isn't it? Cherry Hinton. I bought a punnet of cherries this morning. Mrs says to me, "Why are you buying a punnet of cherries?" I said, "Well, for my intro, for my video this afternoon." She said, "You're spending £2 just for your intro." Some people just don't understand. Cherries were really nice. As a little side comment for you, let's look back at where we are. There's a school, if you could just see between those trees there. Cherry Hinton is probably a suburb of Cambridge. I came to Cambridge station. I'm sure I've been here once before. I'm sure this wheelbarrow type contraption thing was here last time I came. It's just a load of crap in it, but I quite like it. There's a little feature sitting there. Rows of chairs are the dugouts. As I've said so many times before, I wasn't due to come here today. Buckhurst Hill is where I was going to go. I planned it all week. Looked really easy. One of my subscribers, Daniel, went there a couple of weeks ago. Hi, Dan. Pictures were put on whichever forum it was I saw them, and I thought, oh, that looks all right. Maybe I'll go to the Essex Olympian League for a change. Deciding to brave London for the first time in ages. Got called off yesterday. Away team couldn't raise a team. Just throws you into complete panic. It's quite pretty, this recreation ground, actually. I was looking back at the dugouts. It's sort of the path, if you like, goes circular around it, and it sort of weaves in and out a little bit. There were the three sort of rough looking drinkers on one of the benches when I get here. It doesn't matter where you go in the country, does it? There's the teams there warming up. It's raining. If it isn't a howling wind like last week, and apologies for the shocking quality of some of the dialogue, my video last week at Meldriff. Haven't got the wind today, but it's raining in the middle of May. It's looking back at where we've just been, tree lined. Looks a bit dark looking at it, but it's really very pretty. And there we go, looking up the pitch. So Buckhurst Hill was called off. I had already clocked that this match was on here. Haven't done a video here and just thought I'd come back, knew where I was going. Another recreation ground. I know they're not the most thrilling to look around, but for those who haven't been here, hopefully it will be interesting. Isn't that sad? Isn't that sad? Poor bench, what used to be a bench. Neatly laid out today with the blue roping all the way around. There's floor floodlights here, as you can see up there. So I don't know whether that's used for training. What it is, there's only 4. Interesting. Not quite sure what it says. So if anyone's watching this and knows, I would love to hear. So I'm skirting around the outside of these of the two teams here. There's one of those BMX bike jobbies here. Young lady going hell for leather up and down there when I first arrived. Tell you what, she was taking her life in her hands. Brave little thing. Other play area there, and I have taken a shot of the pavilion with a random tennis table outside it. Oh, there's actually a goal mouth here. I wonder if that's anything to do with the floodlights. So if I spin now, you can just see the roof sort of looking through the bike area of the pavilion. So that's where it is. So it's just a little walk over to the pitches here. A bench up there ahead of me, slightly to the left. It's what I like to now call Cherry Corner. Sat there earlier, had a revolting sandwich from, I can't remember, was it Sainsbury's, I think, opposite Cambridge Station. Chicken and pork with stuffing, it said. How nice does that sound? Horrible. I don't know what the hell they did to it, and they managed to ruin that, but they did. And that all fell apart at 19, if you were listening in, whatever it was they were doing. They sounded good spirits. So Cherry Hinton are playing Cottenham today in the quarterfinals of the Cambridgeshire COVID Cup, if you like. So, yeah, should be a good game, actually. Looking forward to it. And this is what I mean, it's sort of path ahead of me here that, not zigzags, but goes in and out. And it's all quite nicely designed. And that's looking back at where we've just been. Team's warming up here. Stay tuned today for highlights of today's match and some stills that I've taken pictures at the end. I really am going to do everything I can to not go to the Cambridgeshire League next week. I have nothing against the Cambridgeshire League. I've had some really good trips the last few weeks. Just want to do something a bit different. I intend to bring my season to an end next week and have a closed season like I always do, to give me the excitement of looking forward to pre-season in July, should it happen. And we're coming to the corner here. Let's just spin back. Team's there. Look at those angry clouds above. It's actually stopped raining now in the time it's taken me to walk around here, and we're pretty much back to where I started. But don't take my word for it. Why don't you come to Cherry Hinton Football Club yourself? I'm sure you'll have a warm welcome. Do stay tuned for highlights of today's match and stills at the end. I hope you've enjoyed this video, and if you have, click on like. If you've hated every minute of it, click on dislike. But why not subscribe, so that all future videos that I do go to your YouTube feed. And once you subscribe, click on the little bell. If you click on the little bell, you'll wake up in the morning and find a punnet of cherries in your back garden. Thanks for watching. Speak to you soon. This is Cherry Hinton Football Club. Match kicks off with Cherry Hinton in the yellow and blue.
Nice, unlucky. They've got some unbelievable. That's the thing, that's what's good on them, isn't it? Yes, they understand you have to play together, but you have to take people.
Oh, did he miss that? Strike. Okay.
Unlucky, mate. Get back. See, Cherry's a friend.
Hi, this is Chris and you're watching my channel Around the Grounds, and the half-time score is 0-3. Ooh. Oh, save keep. Oh. Oh, what?
Don't blaze it over.
Oh, what a great catch. Full time, and I'm outside the gates to Cherry Hinton Hall with the final score: Cherry Hinton 2, Cottenham 3. You know, sometimes things just meant to be. Disappointed that my match at Buckhurst Hill was called off. Came here and it was absolutely terrific game of football. Very even first half hour, then Cottenham took 2 goals really well and got a lucky deflection and seemingly were out of sight at half time, but then slowly but surely Cherry Hinton got back into it, got one. When they got the second, they were coming at Cottenham like an absolute freight train, but Cottenham held on just, and I mean just, for the win. Excellent game. Thanks for watching. Speak to you soon, and this was Cherry Hinton Football Club.